All right, you guys wanted more Mezco because we didn't get to do the Rumble Society because they had lines past this. This is where the line was for the exclusives every day, so we couldn't get to this case. Today it's open, so we're going to film the rest of the Mezco booth for everybody else, so stay tuned. All right, here we go. We're going to be panning the case again for the Rumble Society. I know you guys really wanted to see what is on display here. Here's Doc Nocturnal. I know I got a request specifically for Doc Nocturnal, so we have him right here for you guys to check out. And it could be a little difficult to see some of these because of the glare. Yeah, we're going to do the best on. So there are two Doc Nocturnal figures here. We're across from a very bright booth, so you can see the reflections of the light here. It makes it difficult to film, but we still want to capture everything for you guys anyway. There are a lot to see in the Rumble Society, so we'll make sure we give you enough time to go through the entire case as we get there. And yeah, please sign off in the comments. Let us know what is new. Share your thoughts or what you'd like to see here. I am not this deep into collecting Mezco that I know what most of these even are. I will admit that, but you guys wanted to see them, and I am just trying to make it accessible to everyone that wasn't able to come out to the con to give you guys a look at what it would be like if you were walking in front of this case right now.
What do you mean? What are they not?
And then there is also some larger items in the Doc Nocturnal series as well. And it's quite an extensive line, and they even have 5 points. I love Mezco's 5 points line. They have done a great job with a lot of iconic licenses. They did a great job with Batman. They did a great job with classic Superman. They did an amazing job with Scooby-Doo. I mean, those are some of the best I have seen. All right, now we have the Gomez line of figures. I think Gomez is the only Rumble Society character I have ever owned. It's been a while since I had one, but they are quite extensive, and I know they are quite immersed in pop culture, so I kind of like the looks of these guys. Mezco in general just does a great job with their figures, and it's not just the articulation, but like the mixed mediums they use for the figures. So you get cloth, you get like a faux leather in some instances, like those fur collars, you get those great accessories, and they're just absolutely phenomenal. So I do appreciate seeing them, and they just have a lot of attitude, if nothing else. These characters really allow you to get pretty great poses on them, and they just are fun to collect and display. But again, I am not familiar with the entire span of this line. I just know they have a ton of characters in the Gomez line and the subsequent other lines as well. So they're kind of cool to see, but I could not, I'll admit, I can't tell you much about them. I just don't collect them, but I know you guys want to see them. So I am doing my best to accommodate everyone.
Really like 4D.
And we're filming the last booth, well, the last display case here. There were several of this. They don't outnumber the mainline licenses, but there's still a lot of characters in this line, and I think it gives you a good idea of how expansive this line is. And man, I heard of the Pink Skulls Club as well, and they have a whole shelf almost for just these guys. I appreciate the names that they come up with to be off-brand. Mosquatch is just great. I think they're a lot of fun. Death Adder reminds me of the that arcade game. Was Golden Axe? The sequel was Revenge of Death Adder. So kind of fun. And then you got your sci-fi inspired ones with Void Cadet Gomez there, Amul Rook. And then you got this one is giving me kind of, it's a mix of Exo Squad and, but his costume kind of looks very Bucky O'Hare. So particularly with his green kind of demeanor there. So Roach with the golden head instead of the man with the golden gun. You kind of got, this one's Agent Gomez, but I love the Marty McFly hoverboard there. And then, yeah, Stealth Ops, kind of like your Solid Snake there. And then the Black Skulls Death Brokers at the end. I just love their weapons they have here sometimes too, like the rocket effect where he's launching that off. They just look so cool. And Doc Nocturnal fans, I'm going to show you the display they have. They have two separate cases here, one specifically for the Doc Nocturnal stuff. So they have this all on this rotating display here, and I'll let you see it. Mezco always has some fun displays on in their booth, and they can be kind of tricky to see into, especially with the glare. But I want to make sure you get the whole Mezco booth experience as we get around here and check out the Doc Nocturnal figures. Doing my best to fight that glare, but it is much harder on this side. And this is the last case of stuff from the Rumble Society. And we will do a quick twirl of this one, as you can see everything on each side. And yeah, they have some quite extensive displays here. I always appreciate when somebody puts together a nice little display in their booth, and they do these nice little dioramas for people to see these guys in action, and you can appreciate them a little bit more. This is kind of a fun little like satellite tower something display that they have together. I want to say they use it almost every year, and they just kind of change up what's included on the display, but it's still really fun to see. All right, that is it. I am done with the Mezco booth. We literally filmed every single thing in every case. So check out both our videos if you want to see all the other 112 collective figures, the Living Dead dolls, in their static statues. That's in our first video. This is everything Rumble Society and Doc Nocturnal. So you could... you've seen everything if you've seen both of these videos at this point. So that's all for now. Stay tuned for more booth coverage. Like, subscribe, and follow, and we'll see you at the next booth.